Thank you for your response, and I want to apologize if I came across a little aggressive. It's something I'm still working on, to be honest. But I want to share my thoughts. So I just reread the article, and I think all of those strategies that are mentioned are valid and important things I think to teach kids. So I'm not actually coming down on the strategies. My point, though, is that they're all calm down strategies. They're all strategies that have at their core, if you're feeling anger, you need to calm down. And here's how you can calm down. You can breathe on your fingers, you can do downward dog, you can do a body scan. And all of these things are the goal of them and the message behind them is to calm your body down. But the article itself says anger is a valid emotion and we need to make friends with it, right? So there's a bit of a contradiction there. I think that there's a step missing where, because when we get angry, just like when we get tired, just like when we get happy, there's a natural physical response that happens in our body, in our nervous system. And if we immediately go to calming down, we miss the step of allowing that strategy, the physical strategy that's there, not strategy, but like the physical reaction that's there to actually have its way, have its purpose fulfilled. I know that when I'm angry, before I can calm down, I need to release that angry feeling physically. I agree punching walls is not the best way, and certainly punching other people is not the best way. But that feeling of like intense, agitated movement can be very, very releasing. And that's why when I read things like "Don't have kids punch pillows," um, I think it misses the mark. Not because we want to teach kids specifically to punch, but that punching and lashing out is a natural response to anger. It's how our body unconsciously moves with anger a lot of the time. And if we can help kids form a conscious and beneficial relationship with also that reaction so that they can notice it and then channel it, which is why screaming helps, why shaking helps, why punching helps, because the body wants to do that. And if the kid knows, hey, this is something my body wants to do when I'm angry, and so I'm going to go with it until I'm at a point where I can start to do the breathing and the downward dog where it makes sense, then the natural experience of flowing through the experience of anger, letting it have its natural expression in our bodies, and being conscious of it can take place to get us to the point where we can start to work on the calming strategies, right? And I think that step is missing, and I think there is an unconscious message of not accepting anger. Even if we say it with our words, "Oh, I accept your anger," then we say, and as soon as you're angry, start to breathe. Then it contradicts the body's natural expression of that. And I know for me, I didn't learn a really healthy relationship with my anger and the physical expression of it when I was a kid. And so it controlled me for a long, 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 long time. Just ask anybody that interacted with me from ages like 13 to 23, and they'll tell you. Um, and when I started to figure that out and realize that I needed to improve that is when I started to understand the physical expression of anger is important for us to become friends with. So I hope this makes sense why I had a bit of a criticism of this article. I noticed it was written by Rebecca, who I very much respect and love, and so I don't want to criticize the strategies themselves. I just think it's an incomplete picture when we don't also honor anger as something beautiful, because anger, it's in many ways it's an expression of self-love because we are protecting ourselves and we are demanding more respect and autonomy or whatever it is that kids are experiencing when they have the anger come up. And yeah, well, I think you get the point. We'd love to hear your thoughts on what I share about this.